The Young and the Restless spoilers Friday, September 13. Kyle's sneaky move backfires. Phyllis' new job. Claire's answer. Billy and Chelsea's breakup official. Audra faces Victor's wrath. Cameron's next step. Kyle and Claire tempted and Billy's risky deal. Greetings to all Young and the Restless fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. The Young and the Restless spoilers Friday, September 13. Kyle's sneaky move backfires. Phyllis' new job. Claire's answer. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, September 13, reveal that Claire Newman will try to help Kyle Abbott work toward conciliation with Diane Jenkins, Abbott, and Jack Abbott. As far as Claire is concerned, the answer to all their problems will be real communication. Claire will suppose if Kyle, Jack, and Diane can truly talk effects out and hear to one another, they can find a way to be a happy family again. Although Claire may admit that it's presumably not going to be overnight, they've to start nearly. Still, there's no guarantee Claire will help Kyle make any progress with his parents just yet. It always seems like it's one step forward and two way back, but Claire will stay auspicious anyway. As for Victor Newman, he'll come on and make up many further swells. Victor will surely try to get under Diane's skin, so we'll see if she takes the bait and switches out. Back with Kyle, his sneaky move will boomerang, at least in some ways. Kyle told Victor about Audra Charles discovering his investor identity to Nate Hastings, so he'll have to pay the price for that. Young and the Restless spoilers say Audra will protest off a vengeance charge and plan to make Kyle sorry he ever meddled with her. Now that Kyle has played with fire, Audra will want to make sure he gets burned. Over with Phyllis Summers, she'll cross paths with Billy Abbott at the GCHC bar. Billy may be drowning his sorrows following his bifurcation from Chelsea Lawson, but Phyllis will have commodity differently to bandy. It looks like Phyllis will pursue a job at Abbott, Chancellor, so she'll pitch herself as a strong supporter. Billy has been clear about not wanting to partake the CEO seat, but Phyllis would surely settle for the COO part or another position at the company. Our prognostications point to Billy hiring Phyllis ultimately, but he may want some time to pound effects over first, since she's a bit of a wild card. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Phyllis will give Billy updates on her proposition and hope her plan pays off, so stay tuned for further business news. The Young and the Restless Thursday, September 12 recap. Billy and Chelsea's breakup official. Audra faces Victor's wrath. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Thursday, September 12, reveals that Diane Jenkins, Abbott will struggle to enjoy real happiness with Jack Abbott when Kyle Abbott is being so distant with her. Still, Jack will give Diane another Vim talk and get her to admit she's not giving up on their son. Meanwhile, Claire Newman will impress Kyle with her sanguinity as they take a walk in the domain. Once Kyle and Claire arrive at society, they'll see Jack and Diane sitting at a table. Kyle will want to leave, but Claire will push him to stay and talk to his parents with her help. At Newman Enterprises, Victor Newman will tell Lily Winters they've a deal, so she'll give up the name of the company he should catch down from Billy Abbott. When Victoria Newman arrives, she'll admit she has growing reservations about undermining Billy. Victoria will nearly unmask the news about Victor's plan to let Nikki Newman run Chancellor, but he'll cut her off. After Lily exits, Victoria will call Victor out for being lower than forthcoming with his new supporter. Coming on Thursday's Young and the Restless occasion, Cole Howard will return from a trip to Oxford and ask Victoria out to lunch, so she'll leave the room to snare her bag. Victor will remind Cole that he doesn't want him associating with Victoria and will make it clear that Cole should stay down from his son. Still, Cole will ignore Victor's orders and give Victoria updates on her father's rearmust attempt to be protective. Soon later, Cole will get passionate with Victoria in a suite at the athletic club. Once Audra Charles gets summoned to Victor's office, he'll charge her of dishing about his investment to Nate Hastings and complain about her defiance. Audra will contend Nate guessed and act like she couldn't cover since they're romantically involved. Victor won't want to hear defenses since he doesn't trust Audra or Nate. Although Audra will try to smooth effects over and will question Kyle's motives for ratting her out, Victor will order her out of his office. Back at the GCAC, Billy will speak to Chelsea Lawson and admit he doesn't want to hold on so long that the love he still has turns into commodity differently. Chelsea will realize it's truly over and will repel the appetite to supplicate Billy for another chance. Rather, Chelsea will sing Billy's praises for being the kindest man she's ever known and will hold his hand one last time. Billy will offer to have a discussion with Connor Newman, so they'll talk man to man at Crimson Lights latterly. Once Billy confirms the bifurcation, he'll take the blame by acting like he's too busy to be with someone as amazing as Chelsea. Billy will assure Connor that they'll always be musketeers and will give him a clinch as Sally Spectra watches hard. After Connor leaves, Sally and Billy will head to the Demesne together. Billy and Sally will sit there in awkward silence as they wallow in their collective heartache. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Sally and Billy will have to figure out what comes next in their lives, so stick with us for prognostications on any sizzling moments that might be brewing. The Young and the Restless week of September 16, Cameron's next step, Kyle and Claire tempted, and Billy's risky deal. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of September 16 to 20 reveal that Audra Charles will move forward with a vengeance scheme after Kyle Abbott puts her on Victor Newman's bad side. It'll leave Audra ready to strike back, so she could beget further trouble than Kyle bargained for. Kyle will remain focused on Glissade and the desire he shares with Victor regarding Jibot's takedown. It won't be long until Victor makes a bold move against Jack Abbott, but he'll have a little more fix work to do first. In the meantime, Kyle will strengthen his connection to Claire Newman, so the boundaries of their fellowship could be tested by their growing collective magnet. Despite Claire and Kyle's attempt to keep effects platonic, they're headed into real romantic home at some point this fall. Until also, let's talk about Billy Abbott, since he'll be busy relating with Sally Spectra. That could lead to Adam Newman and Chelsea Lawson getting jealous if they catch their spouses in a close moment. Billy will also have a proposition to consider after a meeting with Phyllis Summers. There'll a pitch that could work out well for Billy if he's willing to take adventure on a Phyllis alliance. Phyllis has a new professional occasion in the workshop and seems intrigued about what's going on at Abbott, Chancellor. It looks like that's where Phyllis will eventually find employment, so Billy may strike a deal with her and potentially put her in the Suzura spot. Other Young and the Restless spoilers say Cameron Kirsten will protest his manipulation up a notch and drive Sharon Newman to commit some truly dangerous deeds. Cameron has been doing a lot of talking, but the coming step will be satisfying Sharon to act. Sharon seems poised to make Daniel Romalotti Jr. a fatal target, but he may not be the only one in jeopardy. Heather Stevens, Lucy Romalotti and Phyllis could also face some terror as Sharon's condition worsens. Nick Newman, Faith Newman, and Maria Copeland will remain tangled up in Sharon's plot, but their sweats to help won't go according to plan. Our prognostications point to Sharon's family facing some marvels and floundering to handle her wild moves, so stay tuned for updates on any strategy shifts that might be on the way. The Young and the Restless spoilers say the week of September 16 to 20 will bring some disturbing discoveries and heated competitions, so do not miss all the bad news that's brewing. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.